why I just spent 45 minutes chatting with the customer service support of my internet provider. I immediately requested to have a technician to come out. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Told her the first minute. I told her the first minute I started chatting with her. I told her what the problem was. That last time I had a technician come out for the same problem, internet connection issue. It kept going out. I called him out. There's this little box on the side of my power pole on the side of my house. A little bitty box. That I didn't even know about at the time. I got a line running up underneath underneath the road that leads up to this box. And then from that box, there's another line that goes to the house. To like where the telephone box is. Big old box on the side of the house. It was off in that middle point. That's where the last technician traced my problem coming from. So he did a little work in that box or whatever, and like internet connection was fine for a little bit. And give me those standard, like if it messes up again or whatever, call us back. Like, all right, cool. It lasts for about a week or two or whatever, and then the issue started getting worse. Again, the problem started coming back. I go to that box. I noticed that box was open, and my wires were exposed to it, so I put the wires back off in the box, and I shut the box. And I thought that was going to fix the problem. Like, it didn't. Like, it still worked for a while or whatever, and I guess there's a little piece of line that's coming down from that box that he was working on and cutting up or whatever. So I thought that, if I could get that line just right or whatever, like that would fix it. Like the connection went in, my internet came back in, and my dial tone came back in and stuff. I thought I was good to go. Like it worked for a while, and then we started getting bad weather or whatever, and it went out again and stuff. So I did that. So I don't. It happened again, so I decided, I'm gonna tape that box shut. And I'm gonna tape that wire, hopefully it won't move. Hopefully problem solved. Worked for a while, but still didn't work. As usual, I still having internet connectivity issues. Like when I'm streaming like now, my internet would just go out randomly or whatever. So, I tell the lady, I just need to have a technician come out, Should be an easy fix. I'm already telling you. Hello, Tate. I'm already telling you, where the problem is. I've already isolated the problem. I've already done your job for you. I get that they have a job to do, but man, if I'm already telling you that I've already diagnosed where the problem is coming from or whatever, just come on out. Have somebody come out. She wants to go through the whole diagnostic process and stuff, and ask me the whole standard. Have you turned off your router and turn it back on again? All that jazz, Yes, I've already done that. I've already checked my phone line. No, I've already done that. Hello, hi. I already done all that. I just need you to send me out a technician. And then, just kind of try to, I don't know why these customer service reps, why they do this. But they, kind of threaten you with, I can have a technician come out or whatever, but, I'll have to charge you. You're going to get charged, though, right? I just want to keep doing some more of this diagnostic testing or whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's continue to do diagnostic testing. I know how this is going to go. So, we continue with the diagnostic testing. And lo and behold, my internet keeps going out, keeps cutting out on me. like while I'm chatting with her. And this happens about 2-3 times, and I finally get angry. Like, at one time, she sends me a message saying that, hey, like, you haven't said anything in a few minutes. Like, is everything all right? It's like, no, my internet connection keeps going out, man. Like I keep telling you. And then I ask her, like, she tells me that, like, on her end, it's not showing anything wrong with my line or anything like that. And then I was like, you know what? Well, let me go ahead and ask you this. Like, can you see whenever my connection goes out on your end? It's like I'm refreshing the page or whatever, you know, on her end to see. Where so she's still doing her diagnostic testing and stuff. And then finally, after 45 minutes of going back and forth, and then she's like telling me that like I have teeth that they're like it's like reporting like high bandwidth usage or whatever. And so I'm like, so is that why my router keeps resetting itself every so often? Yeah, like I'm just having too much going on. The only thing I have is my computer. I had 2 tablets and a smart TV. That's all I had connected to that network. Like, and I'm pushing out that much, and that's what's causing that. She can't really give me a yes or no answer, but I'm still sitting there saying, like, you know, man, I know where the problem's coming from. So she goes back to doing her diagnostic test and whatever, and finally, she sees that there's a problem with my line. And finally, willing to finally give me what I wanted after 45 minutes to have a technician come out. It makes no sense. I already did your job for you. I'm telling you what the problem is. It kind of makes you feel like you're, like they feel like you're like lying to them about your issue. And I don't understand why they do that all the time. It's so irritating, so frustrating. But the only good thing that came about this, because the last time I had contacted them, I had to wait a week to get a technician to come out. But luckily this time, heck, I have a very, very quick turnaround. Supposed to have a technician here tomorrow between 8 and 5. It's the only thing that like really salvaged this whole experience. And again, hopefully that this gets fixed for sure this time. Hopefully. Because I'm really tired of like trying to do streams and stuff like that, man, and then my internet connection gets cut off out of nowhere, and then like a lot of times we're having a pretty good time, man. And that's what I've been wanting to get fixed. I thought I could just deal with that problem or whatever, you know, keep it every once in a while, but I was like, man, like enough's enough. I gotta get this fixed. But anyway, that's just my rant. So hopefully sometime after tomorrow, like I won't have this problem anymore. And all will be good in Marcus's world. Hopefully. I just wanted to rant about this real quick. I really don't have anything much else to say. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of what I can or whatever. For a day while my internet connection is good. But I might try to do some streaming later on, but we'll see. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk. I just wanted to get that off my chest while the anger was fresh, you know, make a good rant video about this stuff, and just ask myself why, and ask why these customer representatives do this stuff. It's so tedious, man. And try to expedite the process, you know. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Catch you on the next one, depending on what it is. But y'all have a good one.